One of the most frustrating things as an artist is feeling like no one cares. You post music, nobody reacts, you drop songs, and you barely get any streams. And even when you run your promotion, it feels as if you are talking to yourself. But here's the truth, most artists don't know exactly how fan bases are built. They think fans magically appears after one viral moment, but that is not how regrowth works. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a real fan base from scratch as an independent artist. If you are new here, my name is Fanbase Producer. I help artists grow through strategy and not random promotion. And one thing I've realized is this: building the fan base is not accidental. Fan bases are built through identity, consistency, emotional connection, and repetition over time. So if you want to build a fan base, here's one thing you must do. Stop chasing everybody. Most artists try to appeal to everyone, make music for everybody. Bad move. When you try to make music for everybody, you connect deeply with no one, and before you can be able to build fan base, your music needs to connect deeply with them, and that can only happen when you know the people you are making music for, the particular set of people you are making music for. If you try to make music for everybody, I repeat, you are not going to connect deeply with anyone because your music will just sound generic. If you want to build a fan base, when a potential fan hear your music, the fan should instantly feel like, wow, this music is for me, this artist is for me. So that is how you actually connect deeply with people so that you can build a fan base. Rather than making music for everybody, know the kind of people your music is for and make music exactly for them and stop chasing everybody. Now, the artists that are growing the fastest, they usually have a clear vibe, a clear identity, and a clear sound. So the artists growing fastest in the industry, they usually have a clear vibe, a clear audience, and a recognizable identity. People should be able to tell instantly when they hear your music and be like, oh, this artist is for people like me. So that is how you actually build a real fan base. Now, another mistake that may have been killing your chances of building a real fan base is disappearing too much. Most artists disappear way too much. Avoid inconsistency. Reason is because people begin to trust and like people they see often. So avoid being that artist that will just drop song today and you just disappear both online and not drop anything again for 3 months, then later drop again. No, it shouldn't work like that. You have to be consistent with your releases. Even all these streaming platforms, they love artists that are consistent. If you are consistent with your release, promoting your release, this platform will even start to suggest your music to other people that are likely to enjoy your music, okay? And that is the reason why consistency matters more than perfection. So you don't need to be very perfect. Whatever you are doing doesn't have to be very perfect right now. Okay. What is most important is consistency. You're always showing up because you are trying to build a fan base there. People want to trust and connect with you. So this happens over time and not just randomly. So you have to be consistent. And if you're just looking for one viral moment, let me tell you something. Attention fades fast online. So the artists who stay visible are those who are remembered, and you get remembered when you show up often, consistent release, then most importantly, utilize your social media all the time. Okay, make sure that you are frequent on social media, you are being seen and you are being visible so that your audience can start to build an emotional connection with you. So consistency matters a lot. The third thing you need to understand if you want to build fan base is that people follow stories and not just songs. So gone are the days where music alone is enough for you to be able to connect deeply with your fan base. People connect more with stories, personality, emotions, perspective, etc. The artists with the strongest fan bases right now makes people feel like they are involved and they are part of their journey. And this is the reason why behind the scene content works. This is the reason why storytelling works. Because fans don't just support music, they support people they feel connected to. So this is the reason why this is very important. Now, here is the reason why you must not have been building a solid fan base. Most artists copying other artists is one of the reasons why a lot of artists are stuck without building any fan base, trying to copy other artists because they have no identity for themselves. So you need to have an identity. You have to know what you stand for. People should be able to recognize you once they hear your sound, okay? Once they see you on social media, see you online, and they should just be like, oh, this is the artist. So you must, first of all, build an identity for yourself. Okay, so you must need to have a clear identity. by having what you stand for, having a clear voice. Your voice should be unique to you and everything. So everything that will make people just know that, okay, this is that person, this is that artist. Immediately they see you, they know, oh, this is that artist. Immediately they hear your music, they know, oh, this is that artist. All right, you need to have a strong identity. This is the way you can actually build fans rather than copying others. You see, a time ago when Remanu started with that his unique Indian voice, a lot of artists copied him. For some, they were able to like go viral a little bit just for a short while, but they failed. Why? Because they did not have Rema already has that identity. So there's no way you can like build genuine fan base when you're copying somebody else. No, you need to have a particular sound, sonic identity. You need to know what you stand for. You need to know what your music is about. You need to know your audience and everything. So avoid copying other artists. Have a strong identity. That's how you build fan base. Because a real fan base is 10 times more valuable than random viral moments. It's not just about going viral once, no. It's about having a strong fan base, because a real fan base, we always return to listen to your music, consume your content online. If you are performing, they will come and attend your shows. So they will always return, they will support you, they will share your work with their friends and everyone in their world. They will stay, and they will stay with you for the longest of time, making sure that you are relevant for the longest of time. And they will also buy anything you are selling, tickets, merchandise, anything they will buy from you. So that's the benefit of having a real and solid fan base. And having a solid fan base is how real careers are built. Now, let's quickly talk about how real fan bases are built. Here is the real formula that I'm going to be sharing with you right now. So, formula number 1 is identity. Give people something to connect to. Your sound, your visuals, your energy, and your word. Give people something to connect to and to connect with. To you as an artist, as a person, your personality and everything, your vibe, your sound, your visuals, your energy, and your words. Give it to them so that they can connect deeply to you. So that's number 1, identity. Now, number 2, consistency. Stay visible long enough by always showing up for familiarity to build between you and your audience. Because momentum compounds, and where a lot of artists make mistake is that they give up soon before you start building momentum and building familiarity with the audience. So you must stay consistent. Like I always tell my artists, enjoy the process, enjoy every moment of it. That is how you stay consistent. Either than just waiting for one viral moment. No, stay consistent, build your fan base. Consistency builds familiarity, and familiarity is one of the requirements for you to even start having a fan base. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is emotional connection. Make people feel something. If they listen to your music, do they feel inspired? So you pick one of these things. Do they feel inspiration? Do they feel motivation? Do they feel relatability? Do they relate with your lyrics? So you have to pick one of these things to make sure that people feel an emotional connection when they listen to your music. Are they motivated? Are they inspired? Does it make them feel pain? Or does the music feel relatable? So your music should be able to hit one of these emotional points that is going to make people connect with you emotionally. 3. Now, number 4, content strategy. Stop posting random content. Every piece of content you post should reinforce your identity as an artist. It's the identity you are trying to build. Every piece of content should reinforce on that. Reinforce on that identity. Build on that identity until it compounds, until people are familiar with that the identity you are trying to make or to prove. Okay, so that's the reason why you have to have a content strategy. Don't post random content. Make sure all of your content is building on your identity. Now, number 5, long-term thinking. You need to adapt long-term thinking as an independent artist, because fan bases are not built overnight. They are built slowly. And the problem with most artists is that they quit too soon before momentum starts to compound, before people start getting familiar with them. They quit. Okay, so that's the reason why you must think long term. Think long term and allow your fan base to build and momentum to build up. Because when it starts happening, if you stay consistent, even yourself, you'll be shocked at the result you start getting. Because fan bases, a loyal fan base is the only thing you need to not just succeed or blow up as an artist, but to also stay in the game for a very, very, very long time. So if you want the full system about everything I've talked about so far in this video, I created the 100k streams artist blueprint. It breaks down audience growth, content strategy, artist branding, music promotion, release systems, and how to build momentum as an independent artist. Link is in the description. And also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notification, because in this channel, we focus on strategy before streams. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Let's win.